The earliest memory I have is our parents and friends and neighbors teaching us about what we should do and what we shouldn't do. We had to make sure that we behaved in certain ways. And there was a different world, black and white world. If we walked down the sidewalk and a white man was coming toward us, we had to look down upon the ground. And if a white woman walked down our same sidewalk, we would have to walk out in the street. Couldn't walk down the same sidewalk. We couldn't ride in the front of the buses. We couldn't use certain facilities, restrooms, and different things around town. If we wanted to go and buy a pair of shoes or clothing, they could only hold the shoe up. We couldn't try them on. We couldn't try on a cap. I mean, imagine you're living in a society somewhere where blacks and white cannot even talk to each other, cannot work together, and all of a sudden someone come to help you, someone who's white, and he treats you like a human. And naturally, we just bonded.
Tanocka TV, Uncle, keep it rated R real, based on a true story. It's Mr. Tillerson. I'm live on Tanocka TV. My uncle, man, he want to share with y'all how it was and how good we have it now in 2020. How it was in your childhood?
Black people were treated as not people, I guess.
What you mean about black people being treated?
That's just how they treated them back then. That's how it was, you know.
How did they get treated, though?
Well, they couldn't do here. You had 2 water fountains.
Right.
At Swagman's on Chef Highway.
Right.
You had a white water fountain and a black water fountain.
Right.
You know.
And
It wasn't called black though. It was called colored.
So that mean that black people wasn't able to sit
No.
in a restaurant.
No.
How did you feel about that?
I didn't feel no different. I mean, I had some black friends because I grew up in a project, you know. But
What project you grew up in New Orleans?
St. Thomas.
Okay. So really, you ain't white. You got black in you too. You got a little African in you too.
I would imagine I do. Yeah.
So you ain't never. What about? Have you ever talked to a black woman before?
Have you ever talked to a black one?
Yeah. I'm saying, have you ever had a black girlfriend?
Oh yeah.
So what you thought? Is it the same or is it different? Black women? Or?
It's the same for me. I mean, people are people, you know.
Okay. So you don't believe?
But people, in 2020, people separate everybody.
Okay.
That's what the politicians are doing there.
Okay.
See, they're putting the straights against the gays, the blacks against the whites, the
Right,
Mexicans against these, you know.
Right.
And that's how they get their power.
Because I'm gonna tell you another thing.
And that's how they remain their power.
That blew me away. Why in the world the white girl's booty done got so big? You know, at first a regular white woman used to just be, they booty bigger than a black girl. Why their booty so big? What they been doing, blowing up their booty?
They go get surgery.